Hi, and welcome to a new episode of Champions of Performance Marketing. Today, we have a very special guest, Evan Weber, a very well-known name in performance marketing, an expert in all types of ads, and the man who put together Publisher Finder's platform. He also has a very big community of more than 80,000 members. Impressive. Welcome, Evan, and thank you for joining me today.
Thank you so much for having me. Very excited.
Let's start. Tell me, how did you start in your journey in marketing and your first contact with affiliate marketing?
Wow, what a question. Yeah, it goes back to the early 2000s. My first, endeavor in internet marketing was a free auction website. And it was like an eBay clone that I ran for a couple of years, selling antiques and vintage items and stuff. And then I went on to join a startup called dentalplans.com, which was kind of like a dental insurance website portal. And we grew that over a 5.5 year period to a large internet operation. We had, that's where I learned a lot of the basics of digital marketing, how to drive traffic to websites, how to convert traffic better over time once they get to the website. So, how to do conversion optimization, fun stuff like that. And those were the early days of digital marketing where there weren't a lot of options, actually. No social networks or anything were around yet. So, there's a lot of search. It was email blasting, affiliates. We started an affiliate program, and we had an in-house affiliate program, and we ran on multiple networks, and we grew that to several thousand affiliates and several hundred regular producers. So I learned a lot about how to work with affiliates, how to recruit affiliates. I had a team of affiliate managers under me, over time that we would, implement my processes for working with affiliates and getting them active and participating and productive. So that's where I first, got into the affiliate industry. And then in 2007, I left that company and started my agency, Experience Advertising, actually to work on affiliate programs for companies, to grow them that was the first thing I set out to do because I knew it was so needed. Companies needed affiliate recruiting, they needed good affiliate management. And yeah, so over the years, I've added a lot of other services, things I'm good at, like Google Ads, Facebook ads, all the ad platforms. So we manage on all the different ad platforms, major ad platforms. And yeah, I also have my software publisher finders, like you said. And that was a tool I built for affiliate managers to help them find affiliates and web publishers easier. So that's pretty much the rundown.
Quite impressive, if you ask me.
Thank you.
You have a big experience with affiliates, from what I can say.
Yeah.
Uh, you touch a little bit about this, but if you can tell me more, what do you think is the big advantage of having an affiliate program for brands today?
Yeah. Well, it should be a part of the strategy, and there needs to be people managing it, in my opinion. It's not enough to just launch an affiliate program on a network and just let it go. You have to have intensive management. You have to have people on it, people that are going, because what one thing a lot of people don't realize in brands is that not all affiliates are the same. They're all different. They're all doing something a little different. Some are more desirable than others. I have a saying, not all affiliate revenue is good revenue. You have to look at how they're actually generating the revenue, by what methods. So different companies will have different needs when it comes to different types of affiliates. Some just want, web publishers. Some want influencers. Some there's technology affiliates that help with conversion. You know, there's coupon affiliates, of course. There's search bidders. There's media buyers. Ideally you want a little bit of each, but you have to really know how they're operating because there are pitfalls. There are things to worry about or be concerned with. Sometimes the affiliates will, for instance, capitalize on your traffic from other sources and claim it for themselves. They'll bid on your company name in Google search with coupon code, things like that. So there's certain types of affiliates that don't work well for all brands. Over time, you'll figure out which ones are driving value and which ones aren't, and what you should pay them. Not all affiliates should be paid the same commission rate. So you have to motivate the affiliates with the commission rate at times. Hey, we'll pay you a little bit more if you can produce more, or things like that. You should reward your affiliates and just try to, I say, become besties with your affiliates. That's the affiliate manager's job, is to build a relationship with every single affiliate, big, small, or medium. And because you never know who could produce what in the future. So, yeah.
And you think this relationship, getting to know better the affiliates, should be done by the brands, but also by the affiliate networks, or both?
Well, the affiliate networks, the problem is they don't really bond with the affiliates. They just run a platform to facilitate, the clicks and the reporting. They're not getting involved on behalf of the brands to build the relationship. It's up to the brand or the affiliate managers that work for the brand, marketing manager, whomever it may be, or an agency. If you bring on an agency to do that for you, that's why there are a lot of affiliate agencies, because a lot of brands don't really know, they don't have the time or the expertise to really work with the affiliates. And dare I say, a lot of the agencies probably don't have the expertise, or at least they just don't do it as proactively or as intensively as I think it should be done. So I think every affiliate should be, the first thing you should do is set up a video call like this with every single affiliate to find out who they are, what they do, what they're capable of, how you can work together, build the relationship, find out where they live, what's going, little stuff that will get them liking you and wanting to promote the brand. But at the end of the day, it has to do with how well the traffic that they're sending converts. So you have to do a really good job of converting the affiliate's traffic, which a lot of brands don't prioritize that aspect. If they're not making money, they're going to drop it, fairly quickly. So it's really important that you launch an affiliate program when you're ready to do so, when you've tried to make your website more effective, or the landing page where the traffic is going, you've done some conversion rate optimization, you're offering maybe a dedicated coupon code to them, special, incentives for the visitors that they send. And if they're happy and they're making commissions, then they're going to be forever a producer, or, a certain length of time. And then you just have to go get more like that and then build it up from there like that.
And did you notice that brands abandon the affiliate program if they don't get to revenue early on? I mean, how much
Well,
time?
yeah, that can happen. Sure. Sure. Like I said, you have to launch. The other problem with affiliate programs is they don't necessarily grow by themselves. The only ones that do is if it's a known brand, like a big brand. The big brand or a hot brand, something people know about or have heard of, launch an affiliate program, it could, attract a lot of affiliates because they think it's going to convert well. Like they think the bigger the brand, the better the results will be. And that can be the case. A lot of times that is the case. So it's harder for smaller brands to be successful with affiliate marketing because the affiliates may not be that excited about promoting the company if they've never heard of them, or it's a really small niche. Again, the other thing is if the website that the traffic is going to, the brand's website, doesn't convert that well, then it breaks down. The affiliates won't make any money, and the company will think, oh, it's not for us, or it's not doing anything.
The traffic is not.
So yeah, you have to, do it with the right strategy, with the right process, in the right steps, so that you can. But you do need a lot of, in my opinion, a lot of outreach. recruiting, identifying who, for instance, like affiliates of your competitors. There's tools out there that tell you who the affiliates of your competitors are or other companies in the same industry. You can approach those affiliates. You can, use tools. That's partly why I built my software. So you can find relevant affiliates, like by keyword phrase, for instance. Like if you're selling pet products, you can recruit pet oriented web publishers or affiliates, relevance based. So I believe in that approach, getting relevant types of affiliates and publishers.
And that's
But
what
you
publisher
need a
find,
lot of them. Hmm?
sorry.
Yeah.
And that's what Publisher Finders does because you
Yeah.
said it helps companies. Can you tell me more about how it works?
Yeah, so I'd been wanting to build a tool like this for many years. Probably, I tried over 10 years ago, and it never, came to reality. But this time around, I partnered with with a developer that we decided to go and try to pull all of the affiliates, the web affiliates of all the networks into one database. So
Wow.
all the big networks, Amazon's network, and we use sources, companies have already gone and, figured this out kind of. So we pooled all the best sources of the data. We, created a giant database of relevant affiliates that you can search and reach out to. We have the contact information in there. And so yeah, it's harder, it's more time consuming to recruit affiliates like that, but that's why I built the tool so it'd be easier. But it still takes a lot of outreach, a lot of the right approach. You have to approach affiliates in the right way. Like, hey, we want to partner with you. This is going to make you money. Even doing things like paying them to sign on as an affiliate, like a sign-on bonus. We're going to pay you, $25 to just join the affiliate program. And
Wow.
then we'll pay you another $50 when you make your first sale on top of the commission, like a first sale bonus. So you really have to, put them into a good onboarding process and something that's going to be lucrative for them, make them money.
Yeah, I think talking about money with affiliates is like a good click and a good way of starting because that's what they do, make money, and
Right.
that's what they are mostly interested in.
Absolutely.
You talk about landing page optimization, website optimization, conversion optimization. Can you give some advice for optimizing a landing page for higher conversion rate? I don't know. You're mostly, what do you check first when you check a landing page or a website, something?
Oh, what a great question, because I do this a lot. Um, you know, I've been doing it for so long, so many years that I sort of know what to look for in a website or a landing page. It could be, it could be anything, even the main image, the headlines, the calls to action, the bullet points. It's really important to like A/B test the headline on page optimization, not one landing page versus another, but you have a really good landing page and then you A/B test multiple headlines on the same page. So you could be doing A/B testing to determine which headline is the most effective, converts the most sales or leads, the image, the video, a lot of social proof. They have to have recommendation, testimonials, reviews, a lot of what they call social proof, which are other people benefiting from the product and raving about the product. That's probably one of the most important things. You need tools and widgets, pop-ups, the right mechanism to collect name and email, so you can put them in a follow-up email flow, right? So you need a good pop-up strategy. So one great strategy is using quizzes,
Really?
right? So they come to the website and you either take them directly into a quiz to ask them questions and see if like we're going to match you with the right products for you. Answer a few questions and we'll match you to the right products. Um, that's a great strategy. That could be the entire landing page, could be just a quiz, you know, getting them into a quiz, and then it goes step by step, page by page. And then at the end, they're asked, give us your name and email, and then they're sent an email flow after that, a 5 or 6 email flow to get them to convert. So that can be really effective is if it isn't a real urgent type of product. But I do believe in, urgency, and also tapping into their emotions. Very, very important. What is the product going to do for them? How's it going to emotionally, be beneficial, change their life kind of thing. So yeah, it is about having a good design. Then it's about A/B testing the page elements and having really, and having the right tools on there. So the other thing is just using like ChatGPT to write the content, to revamp the content, to make it more urgent, more exciting. You know, you just tell it to make it more exciting, and you'll be amazed at what it creates. So yeah, I believe in, it's a multi thing strategy, getting a website or a landing page converting better. It's actually something that you should do before ever launching an affiliate program or any paid advertising. And then as the traffic's coming in, you have to optimize as you go. And it's never done, it's never good enough. It
Never ending.
always, the conversion rate could always be better. So you have to have that mindset in the company. Like, what are we doing to increase our conversion rate this month or this week? That should be the first question you ask in the marketing meeting. What are we doing to increase conversion rates? And working with an expert, like myself or someone else that knows how to achieve this thing, that, increase conversion rates. And a lot of times companies just don't know where to begin. They don't know what it should sound like, what it should look like, what tools. So it's very valuable to bring on someone with some expertise with a thing like that.
And do you think, like you said, you are using ChatGPT for the content on the landing page? Is that useful, or is it, I don't know, boring or something for the user, the content?
It's better for the user. It's more exciting actually. Because all you have to do is take the content and tell ChatGPT to make it more exciting, and it'll be way more exciting than what you started with, or make it more urgent. It's really good with tones, what are called tones, which is like the tone of the content. Is it exciting? Is it urgent? Is it compelling? Is it, eliciting an emotional response? So you can play around with how you instruct it. It's never good enough the first time you ask it to do something for you. You have to keep iterating on that, keep trying different ways of, cranking out the content till you get it, till you're happy with it, and it's exciting enough or, compelling enough. And then, like I said, you have to A/B test the headlines. Let's say there's a headline on the landing page or the home page, and you can have 5 headlines. You can ask ChatGPT, give me 5 headlines to test on this landing page, and then you put them into the A/B testing tool, and eventually you'll see, okay, number 3 is the best. 30% of the people purchased after reading that headline, and the other ones it's way less. So then you go permanent with that headline, or you test different versions of that headline. Like I said, conversion optimization should never end. It's a never-ending exercise. But you have to have the right tools, the right people, running it, or you won't have a strategy, like that. But everyone needs one, in my opinion.
So when you start working with a brand and they ask you to do conversion rate optimization, you just go and check all those things you told me, like a
Mm-hmm.
checklist to check them all
Yeah.
until you find it right. And
Yeah, I make a list. I look at what the landing page or, website, uh, has currently, and I'll make a list of all the recommendations. Change this, change that, add this, move this over here, make this bigger, add this tools, change the pop-up. It's many factors. It's many factors. and I give them the whole approach. But it is some of it's cosmetic, the look and the feel. But like I said, the aesthetics of it or the design is like maybe 30% of the fight. Then you've got the on-page optimization, the tools, the content. Then you've got retargeting ads, following the people around after they leave if they don't convert. You can retarget on multiple platforms with a low daily budget on each one. So they're followed around on every platform they go to. So that's a very important, and again, capturing data, name and email, so you can put them in an email follow-up funnel, an email flow, workflow. And all of those things together need to be utilized all together to raise conversions. Mm-hmm.
And when you build an ad strategy, let's say for a new brand, you are on board, let's say a TikTok strategy, right? Where do you start first? What do you do first?
What, to implement a TikTok advertising strategy?
Yes.
Well, first you have to have the videos. So let's create some videos. Let's get some videos created. So you can create them yourself, and pay the actors. You can get them on platforms like Billo. There's, Fiverr. Fiverr has good, video creators like that. Or you can pay actual content creators off of TikTok or Instagram and say, hey, I want you to create 5 videos for me. We're going to pay you $1,000. This is what we want in it. Here's the products, and get your videos created. So you need a lot of videos, 50 to 100, to really, you can do it with less. I've done it with 3 to 5, but to be truly effective and see which videos are performing,
Yes.
so you can let the money go to the ones that perform the best, you need lots of videos, and you can get them ongoing. You can get more made every month. So you may start with 5. And so if you get 5 or 10 every month, eventually you'll have 50. And then you can really see. Also, you need them so they don't burn out, and people don't burn out on your videos. So you need a lot of variety. And you can also, target the video to the demographic. Let's say it was like older people, so you have older people in the videos, and then you target that to that age range. Or location based targeting. Obviously interest based targeting is very important on TikTok and other platforms. So it's just very important to get the targeting right, to get the ad creative right, and also have a really good landing page that you're sending the traffic to. And if you do all of those things effectively, it'll work well.
When you said previously that you need to follow people around with remarketing, what platforms you are using mostly for remarketing?
Multiple platforms at once. So if it's consumer based, or B2C or D2C, as they say, Meta, Facebook and Instagram. You can do it right through Google Ads as well. So that's like web targeting, and video, YouTube targeting, and also website based targeting. There's also website based targeting specific platforms like Criteo and AdRoll. So you could have, like I said, a small daily budget on each one. It might be 20 on Meta, 20 on web retargeting, 20 on TikTok. You don't need to spend much to create a good loop with the visitors that didn't convert. And then you can also target the old customers, like the customer file that hasn't ordered in a long time, or they dropped the subscription. So that's a retention campaign. So you can also, that's remarketing, but to previous customers as opposed to recent website visitors. So you can run that. You could be running 10 a day or 20 a day on each platform to that audience. You upload your data into the platform and you run specific ads to those people to get them to come back if they dropped off, or to get them to repurchase. So that's a customer retention strategy. So they should be running at the same time. So you don't need to spend much per day per platform, but you just need to be on each platform at the same time.
Wow.
And then if it's B2B, that would be like LinkedIn. LinkedIn, you can retarget on LinkedIn. You can even retarget for direct to consumer on LinkedIn. I haven't had a ton of success with it myself, but I recommend it if you want to be on every platform following people around. It just depends how much of a match is there between the site visitors and the LinkedIn audience. And over time, if you're driving a lot of traffic to the site, then there'll be more people it matches up with. So less than it wouldn't do much if there just isn't a lot of traffic coming to the website in general. But yeah.
Okay, thank you. So you recommend for B2B mostly LinkedIn, right? Not for D2C.
Well, LinkedIn, yeah. I mean, for B2B or SaaS platforms, both new traffic on LinkedIn, targeting, they have great targeting, and also retargeting, remarketing. So you can do both through LinkedIn, through two different campaigns or multiple campaigns. I have clients where they target, multiple industries at once with different ads, and then they have different retargeting ads for those specific people. So you have to be very personalized with this. Personalization always works best if you can make it relevant for the person, and also, like I say, tap into their emotions somehow. Then you'll have a better result with your advertising.
And do you
Mm-hmm.
think LinkedIn works for affiliates?
To use it to drive revenue as an affiliate, it depends. It can, yeah. If it's like a SaaS, or absolutely can. It depends though how well they convert, how well the landing page converts of the SaaS or the software. So you can try it. It may or may not work. Um, the traffic is in general is pretty cost effective. It can be, maybe as low as 50 cents a click up to like $2 a click. But when you get above $1 a click, you start getting into danger zone of losing money, of it not being profitable. So it's really important to have compelling ads and really good targeting. But every targeting parameter on LinkedIn has a different rate, right? A different CPM rate. So some targeting, like CEOs or CIOs or marketing directors, in different industries, they're all going to have a different, every audience you target will have a different cost. So you have to experiment a lot with where you can get the traffic cheaply enough to make it work. But yeah, it can work. It can certainly work. You can also tap into LinkedIn people or LinkedIn influencers, just their organic posting ability, getting affiliates that are LinkedIn influencers or have a decent sized audience. They don't have to be influencers, because I don't think influencers are that, there's not that many of them, to be honest. They're just not, there's just not a lot of them. But there are a lot of medium sized people that you can go approach in a certain, like, let's say you have a sales tool, like for sales industry, you get some people with a lot of salespeople following them, and like a sales industry influencer, go bring in 10 or 20 of those, and that could be a great affiliate program, source for you, affiliate channel source. um, but it has to convert. They have to make money. Sometimes you have to throw money at them and say, hey, if you become our affiliate, we'll give you, a $250 bonus if you do something for us, plus 20% commission on all the paid upgrades. So you got to kind of, a lot of times affiliates, they don't, or just they don't want to hear that affiliate crap. Like, you have to make it almost sound not like an affiliate program to think. They may not just think they're going to make any money. So that's why affiliate recruiting is so difficult, because affiliate marketing, it doesn't, I don't want to say it doesn't have a good reputation, but for a lot of people that try it and they don't make money, they think it's just horrible. They think it's terrible. So if you approach someone that tried to be an affiliate before and didn't make any money, they'll be like, oh, I don't like affiliate programs. They don't work. So, but wait, ours is different. Well, first, we're going to pay you guaranteed money, and then we convert better and we have a better process and we pay more money, and you have to have all your selling points, on point. And then you'll have an easier time recruiting affiliates and retaining them if you do it with a strategy, the recruiting thing and the management thing with an actual strategy. It'll be more successful.
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
thank you. Very insightful. You are telling me, you are saying on your LinkedIn post and everything that you run ads and optimize campaigns on multiple traffic sources like Google, Instagram, and so on. We have many users using Google Ads. So what I want to know is like, what is one of the most useful things you need to pay attention when optimizing a Google Ads campaign, in your
Oh,
opinion?
I'm glad you asked. Well, first you need a good tracking platform like
Okay.
CPV Lab or CPV One, whatever, CPV Lab. You need a good tracking platform because a lot of times the ad platform's tracking is not accurate or Google Analytics is not accurate. So it's really important to have like a first party based, tracking platform where you can drop your own cookie and, see what channels are converting the leads or the sales. So you need really good tracking. And then, well, it depends if it's B2B or direct, direct to consumer or consumer oriented. Some quick tips are the bidding strategies. Um, if you use the wrong bidding strategy, the cost per click will just be too high. So you have to experiment with the bidding strategies like target CPA or target ROAS or manual cost per click. I like testing things on manual cost per click enhanced for conversions so I can control the CPC. I can control the cost per click. But sometimes on target, ROAS or target CPA, you can get a decent cost per click, a cheap cost per click, but sometimes you don't. I think most of the time you don't. Depends what it is, what keywords are being used. So the bidding strategies are really important. If the average cost per click is too high, let's say it's over $2, you're going to have a very hard time converting and getting a return on investment. So the key is to get the traffic around $1 a click or less. It can be higher sometimes, depends how targeted it is or how well you convert the people. But part of the key is to get the traffic as inexpensively as possible for your target keywords. Okay, that's the first point. The second point is a lot of people don't check the search terms report, right? So you have your keyword list. Okay, here's 20 keywords that are all perfect for our product, and then Google starts running, and of course you have broad match, phrase match, and exact match. So you have to experiment with those match types, right? Broad match can be great, but it could bring in a lot of extraneous, irrelevant search terms that have to be weeded out by making them negative. Or you can go exact match and you don't have to worry about that as much. But you still have to check the search terms report, which is done by selecting all the keywords and then selecting search terms. That's going to reveal the actual phrases that are triggering your ads and that people are clicking on. So the search terms report is different than the keyword report. They can be related, and some matching up, but a lot of times on the search terms report, you'll see things that you don't want your ads triggering for. So you have to mark them as negative, and you just have to keep it clean. You have to keep doing that. Daily or weekly. I suggest weekly at the least. Otherwise, you could go a month and you've gotten 100 clicks on something totally irrelevant, and it's cost you hundreds of dollars, killing the whole return. So the search terms report is also very, very important, like the bidding strategies. Your ad copy is important. You need compelling ad copy, compelling, display ads if you're running display. But, I also, I like to run, if it's e-commerce, I like to run standard shopping campaigns as opposed to perform PMax. I like to be able to control the shopping campaign with standard shopping and control the cost per click. Otherwise, again, the cost per click may get too high. And with PMax, you may or may not get a lot of your shopping feed running in Google Shopping the way you want it to. Another thing is, focusing on the products in the catalog that convert the best. and minimizing the ones that don't. So you want your money, your budget running to the keywords and the shopping and the products in the shopping catalog that convert the best over time. And then if you focus the budget in those on what's working best, then you know you're going to get the best return. And then you can afford to increase the budgets. Also, most companies don't even realize all their search volume. So because they don't convert well enough or they don't run the account properly or both things together. So it's really important to always work on conversions, conversion optimization, and be managing the account properly. But listen, there's a lot of people manage it their own way. This is how I do it, how I know that works from my experience. But you'll see other opinions out there or people that won't change the bidding strategy or never check the search terms report. I consider that, you know, mismanagement, incompetence. There's a lot of paid search management incompetence out there. So if the brands are watching, they need to really watch their agencies, even their in-house people, because it's a very important channel. And if you don't manage it properly, you're just not tapping into its potential. So you have to get it right.
So from what I see, you don't agree like running just a PMax campaign and say, okay, the automation will do
No,
everything.
no, absolutely not. No, not unless you want your brand serving for your company name most of the time and instead of your shopping feed. I mean, there's accounts I have where we run all the individual campaign types and then we have a PMax campaign also that gets a certain amount of the budget, maybe 10%, 20% of the budget, if that. But I like to run standard shopping campaigns, standard search campaigns, remarketing campaigns, all in their own campaigns, and then maybe have a PMax campaign as a small percentage of the overall budget. That's how I do it myself.
Great. I heard, yeah, I heard that of a few other agencies, but mostly I heard like, oh, we run and we trust the system because they know it knows better. But I'm always,
I don't trust the systems. I don't trust the system. Nope, I've been managing Google too long. I don't. I know the way I do it works, right? So the way that the PMax thing and just the turning it over to them is just it's for people that don't have a lot of experience, right, in running these type of campaigns, in my opinion. You'll get you'll hit on every property that they offer, but you won't the budget it just won't go to the right types of campaigns, in my opinion, where you have control. Also, you need that control. You need to be able to control the cost per click, if at all possible. And where you can't control the cost per click, I don't like it. I don't like it because you have to get the most relevant traffic for the lowest cost. That's the key to getting more traffic with the budget, you
yes.
know, and then you'll drive more revenue. And that revenue could be reinvested into increasing the daily budgets if it's not opened up all the way. Like I said, most companies can't even realize all their daily search volume because they don't convert well enough and they just don't budget enough for it. So, but you can't budget enough for it if you're not converting enough. So that's why effective media buying goes hand in hand with conversion optimization on the website. You have to do both at the same time. You can't just do one or the other. Like a lot of agencies, they'll be, oh yeah, we're going to do a great job managing your Google account, but what about the website?
Exactly.
I don't care how good you think you are at managing Google or whatever platform. If the website isn't being honed for better conversions, it's never going to do that well. You'll never realize all the potential. The return won't be that good. I don't care how great of a manager they think they are. It just you're always restricted by the website's effectiveness. So that's why you have to always focus on increasing the website's effectiveness. Yeah.
Yeah, I see that a lot with media buyers. They test many, many landing pages, different layouts, different things. It's a lot about testing with them. And I like that because they are focused on performance a lot. You are talking about a lot of metrics. What metrics do you pay the most attention to when optimizing campaigns?
Well, It's always about the conversion rate and the average cost per click, in my opinion. Those are the two most important. I've argued with people on LinkedIn about, the cost per click issue, and they people don't see it the same way. But I don't. That doesn't bother me because they're just not as savvy. So really, it's about getting the most relevant traffic for the cheapest, so the budget stretches as far as possible, so you get the most traffic for the money, and converting it as well as possible. The click through rate is important. The click through rate tells you, you know, if your bid needs to go a bit higher or it's too low. So the click through rate is also important. I'd say that the cost per click, the click through rate, the conversion rate, those are probably the three most important metrics that you have to really focus on. The conversion value. The conversion value will lead to the ROAS, the return on ad spend. So the conversion value does matter, but depends what it is. Sometimes the conversion value is, you know, not it doesn't change that much, or sometimes it's different size orders brings in more conversion value. The conversion value, impacts the ROAS. So you do want a good conversion value, and that goes to the site's ability to convert and also upsell and get a good AOV, average order value. So the average order value does matter, but that's on the site.
Yeah.
So yeah, all those metrics matter.
Okay, perfect. You mentioned that you are using ChatGPT. How you use other AI tools in your activity?
Yeah, I do. I use Google's, I use Facebook's, Meta's. I use them for different, like sometimes I'll go to those other tools and get like statistics on the industry. I'll ask Google, Gemini, or Meta's tool, be like, give me 10 statistics on the digital marketing industry or about this or whatever. And then I'll take those statistics and I'll put them into ChatGPT and I'll say, now write me an article using these statistics. Because ChatGPT, sometimes they don't have the latest statistics, and sometimes you might get better statistics from Google or Meta. I don't think those other tools write as well.
Okay.
I've used them a lot. I've used Gemini. I mean, sometimes I just have a lot of, effectiveness with ChatGPT, and I'm comfortable with it, and I believe it cranks out the best quality content as far as writing and understanding what you're asking it to write. But one thing people need to know is you just have to practice with it a lot. Like you can have it write ad headlines, you can have it write ad descriptions, you can have it write email contents, landing page content, product descriptions. All your marketing and advertising needs to run through there. You shouldn't have anything on your website that hasn't been revised with ChatGPT, in my opinion, to make it more convincing. Like for instance, a lot of e-commerce sites, they have, all these products in their product catalog,
Yes.
and they have these product descriptions. And it just says, this widget is, brown and it da 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 da, boring. But you can put that through ChatGPT and make it like the most exciting widget you've ever heard of in your life. So rewriting all the product descriptions is one very effective thing for e-commerce sites to do. I have clients where I made them rewrite all the product descriptions, and it works. It leads to more sales. More sales convert because it sells. It actually sells instead of just describing the product. It says, this product is great for this and that and this and that. Like it paints the picture, and it just you know articulates it better than the human writers, in my opinion, are capable of. There's some good writers out there, but
But
not
not all the brands have them, I think.
right. Well, they don't have them, and who's going to go rewrite 5,000 product descriptions? But you can put them in a spreadsheet and then connect that to ChatGPT. Like you can put all the current products, titles, and descriptions, take that spreadsheet, upload it to ChatGPT, and say, now rewrite the description this way, and it'll do them all like that. And then you
Amazing.
just got to paste them into the admin. So yeah, I'm still very excited about ChatGPT and the quality, but you have to work it. You have to, get comfortable with it and practice with it. Otherwise, you may not get the best results. Sometimes it doesn't crank out the greatest thing ever. You have to say, add this, add that, take this out, put this in, rewrite it, make it shorter, make it longer, make it more exciting. A million different instructions, commands that you could give it to finally get it to the most awesome thing you could possibly imagine. So a lot of people see, I think that's one of the misconceptions is that you ask it to write something and you don't really like what it writes. So you're like, oh, this sucks. But it's never done the first time. You got to keep iterating on that.
Yeah, it can be a great help if you know how to use it and prompts. We are writing prompts.
Prompt it correctly. Right. Prompt it correctly. Exactly. Mm-hmm.
Okay, I have another question. So
Yeah.
if you start a new business today, like helping affiliate marketing and partnerships industry, what problem would be that you would like to be solved, like to solve if you
To
have
solve
no,
the problem in the affiliate or partner industry.
yeah,
Um,
if you see,
well, one thing I think SaaS companies need to partner with each other, and become each other's affiliates. I think that's very underutilized strategy that works. Like in your platform or my platform, you have like a section partners, and then you have other SaaS platforms that you're an affiliate and you put them on a page in the dashboard. So some of your traffic will go there and they'll sign up for the free trial. And then if they upgrade, you make a commission. So I think that there's a lot of opportunity there for SaaS. I tell SaaS companies all the time, your best affiliate will be other SaaS dashboards, but they don't listen. Some do, but they don't they don't want to put it in the dashboard for some reason. But that's not my problem. That's their problem. I can tell them what to do. I can't make people do anything. I can't make anyone do something brilliant. Um, but you still have to throw it out there at them, and hopefully they latch onto it. So I think that's an opportunity in the SaaS partnership world. As far as the rest of the affiliate world, I mean, the biggest opportunity is with TikTok Shop, as long as it sticks around and TikTok doesn't go away. The TikTok affiliate thing is booming right now. People selling products on their TikTok, through TikTok Shop, booming. And the other type of affiliate I really like are just editorial publishers. These could be different types of web publishers, like news sites or all types of just big web publishers that do editorial articles about brands and getting those. That's one of the best types of affiliate you can have because it's all new customers, it's all new traffic. They're searching a lot of times, most of the time when they find the article, and it converts really high because they're basically being convinced in the article to purchase. So editorial web publishers, that's where it's at with brands, D2C brands. They need to get those. You can get them through skim links. You can get them through platforms like Linkby, where you actually pay to get the articles done. You pay per click. So it's like, so sometimes you can get them as a straight affiliate. Sometimes you got to pay per click. But either way, you need to get them, or both ways. It's in my opinion, it's the number one type of affiliate out there right now when it comes to quality traffic, all new eyeballs, new customers, not capitalizing on your website's traffic from other sources. Other affiliates might convert higher, like the browser extensions and coupon sites and stuff, but that's a far less desirable form of traffic than editorial article being from web publishers. That's number one in my book. And I'd say TikTok Shop affiliates is number two. Yeah, then everything else after that, I believe in all types at once, cultivating all types of affiliate bloggers, influencers, media buyers. So you do need to spread it around a little bit. You should have, people recruiting, trying to reach out at all times. I have a saying, you always have to be recruiting and managing or messaging at the same time with your affiliate program if you want it to grow. Always reaching out and always messaging. And if you're not messaging enough, they won't participate enough. If you're not trying to get them on the phone or a video call, you're not going to have as much participation and as much loyalty. If you're not recruiting constantly, you're not going to be adding new people to the program. While you might lose some, you always need to be gaining some. So that's really, the crux of growing an affiliate program is a lot of outreach, being on the right networks, working with all the affiliates personally, and always trying to get new ones and message the current ones, making it lucrative, like, running contests, affiliate sales contests, gimmicks, things to get them excited. Like I say, first sale bonus, increasing their commission rate if they can drive more sales. So it's not enough to just run the affiliate program. You have to try to motivate them, and of course convert their traffic as well as possible. Because if you don't convert that well, you won't get a lot of producers. The goal is to get more producers over time. So you have literally hundreds of producers producing all at once, if not more. And that's the goal of an affiliate program, to a large productive affiliate program. That's how you attain that. Mm-hmm.
Good answer.
Yeah.
A tip for a person starting now in affiliate marketing, somebody that wants to start, what should he pay attention or should do?
Yeah, good. Another good question. Well, I probably well, I probably recommend trying to partner with big brands, brands that people know. So you have a good confidence that it's going to convert well because people are, familiar with the brand. Um, High ticket items with a high average order value, like mattresses, jewelry, um, vacations, travel, things where people are spending 1,000 or more per purchase. That way, if you're getting 10%, you'll be getting $100 or more per sale, and that can fund the media buying, or whatever you're putting the money into. Especially if they're trying to do media buying, which of course is very difficult to make work. You have to have a good commission rate and a good converting offer. Otherwise, you're losing money. So I don't recommend it unless you have also if you have to have some experience managing the ads. I don't, like we talked about earlier, the search terms report, the cost per click average, the media buyer has to be hyper, focused on those things. Otherwise, they're losing money. They're spending money on the ads and the commissions aren't exceeding. So it's very difficult to be a media buyer. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. But yeah, I would look for high ticket items. I know you don't want to hear that. But people need to realize that so they don't blow their money.
Yeah, okay.
So they don't blow through $1,000 and be like, I didn't make anything. I
Yeah.
don't want. I've told affiliates over the years that have wanted to spend money on media buying. I'm like, don't spend more than $100. If you don't make a sale within $100 or $200, stop. Switch to a different product, a different brand, different platform. Don't waste your money. Again, a great converting brand, things like that. Everything has to be just so in order for you to be an affiliate that actually makes a profit doing that. So I push people more towards, organic content, blogging, content production, being, trying to grow your TikTok audience. I over the years I pushed people more towards organic content strategy than paid. And then once you have some organic presence, maybe pay to get some more people to the website or blog post and see if you can get some profit going that way.
Wow, that's so recently I talked with Craig Campbell, he's a SEO expert, and he said the exact same thing, that now focusing only on SEO is that really the thing. You need to combine the two. I mean, focus on SEO and also make ads to
Paid
get
ads.
more traffic. Interesting.
Yeah, listen, that's always been the strategy. That's always been the strategy. A lot of my strategies have been around for 20 years. They've always been effective. Nothing has changed with effective digital marketing. Now there's more platforms, there's more changes, but you know, not much has changed,
Yeah,
really.
people say that SEO is no longer that popular. I mean, you should not focus that much because now people ask ChatGPT or other AI tools the question, and that tool will answer, and the search will not be that popular.
That busy.
Yeah,
Well, guess what? That hasn't happened yet.
not yet.
People are searching those other tools, they are searching those other platforms, but Google hasn't lost any search volume on the daily search volume. They're still getting like 8 billion searches a day, and Google's traffic hasn't dropped off. Now, putting the generative search results, the AI search results at and dissuading people from visiting websites, that's a little more concerning. But I don't think, I think Google's going to still be able to funnel traffic to organic websites and paid ads, of course, because that's where they make a lot of their money. So they're not going to do anything that's going to prevent the ads from being clicked less than they are right now, because that impacts their revenue. But we'll see with the organic content stuff. But I still think people should do organic content posting because there's still plenty of organic content, traffic. It's not like it disappeared. It didn't even reduce at all yet. So people like to talk. They like to jump to conclusions. You got to see it play out. You got people at first. People said ChatGPT content wouldn't rank in Google. That was BS. Now they say that organic content isn't going to get any traffic anymore, which I don't believe either. So you got to watch what you hear on LinkedIn. There's a lot of people that talk a lot on LinkedIn that don't really know, or they're just jumping to conclusions. A lot of jumping to conclusions, or hot takes, whatever you want to call them.
Be trendy.
But yeah, but if they're not in the trenches doing this every day and seeing what's happening, then they can't really speak on it. So I learn a lot from LinkedIn. You have to follow the right people and the right pages and the right, content. But LinkedIn is a great, LinkedIn, you can build up SEO traffic from LinkedIn, with a newsletter, a LinkedIn newsletter. Each personal profile in each company page, you can have your own newsletter and put articles in there. So everyone needs a newsletter. You, CPV Lab, everyone needs one. I tell people this all the time that you need to launch a LinkedIn newsletter and start publishing content in there every week because it builds up an audience. Actually, when you launch a newsletter, it asks all your connections to join the newsletter right away. So
Okay.
immediately you have like a few thousand subscribers on your newsletter. And then the other thing people don't realize is all of those, even the posts on LinkedIn, because you have an article which ranks in Google. A lot of the articles rank really well in Google Organic, and your post content can rank well in Google Organic. So when I'm doing an article for my newsletter with ChatGPT, of course, I'll make sure it's SEO optimized. I'll say like add these phrases or make it SEO optimized. And then once you publish the article, then you have a post that goes along with it that says, "Oh, hey, check out my latest article," and that can be SEO optimized. So you have two chances right there to get Google rankings for whatever the article's about, and it's just another way to infiltrate Google search results. You may get better rankings that way than on your website. That will probably rank better than putting a blog post on your website. Depends
Yeah.
how well your website ranks. If you have a really great ranking website, then yeah, you need to put content there, articles on LinkedIn, and then you can double it up. You
But
know,
not the same articles.
yeah, the same topic rewritten and
Okay.
posted in multiple platforms at the same time. You can get multiple rankings. There's some search phrases on LinkedIn where I have like the top 5 rankings are all me. My Medium articles, my LinkedIn page articles, my LinkedIn posts. my website content articles. When I publish organic, I publish on multiple platforms. Like I'll um I'll go after a topic and I'll publish like 5 or 6 articles about the same topic, all rewritten differently on multiple platforms. And then a couple weeks later, I'll see my content in their ranking on it's all coming to me. So yeah, that's a fun little strategy anyone can
That's a
do.
good one.
That's a good one.
Yeah, and it's not like it doesn't cost apart from time and creating the content, it doesn't cost anything to
There's no
publish that.
cost, right? It's free traffic. Now, the one thing with like B2B and Google is there just isn't a lot of searching for B2B topics in Google like there is for commerce or e-commerce. It's the search volume is far less for like someone looking for, an affiliate tracking platform or an affiliate recruiting tool or whatever it is. There just isn't a lot of search volume. You know, people in B2B, they need to understand that because they might put a lot of effort into their SEO with their tool or whatever, their software, but there just isn't a lot of search volume there. So they're just not going to get much traffic there. Better off advertising in Google. I mean, LinkedIn. There's not a lot of Google search volume, so the paid ads and the organic isn't going to do much. But LinkedIn, you can run ads and you can run ads to your content, your articles. I run ads on LinkedIn to my LinkedIn articles. So like let's say it's for affiliate management. I'll target people that might be interested in bringing on an affiliate manager and I'll take them to an article on LinkedIn about how great we are at affiliate management. And that basically like sells the service. They never even have to go to the website, my website. That article in itself could just do the job.
It's like a sales page.
It's a sales page, and you can still link to the website, or at the bottom, contact me to set up a call or for a free quote. So that's a winning strategy. That's definitely a winning strategy. Mm-hmm.
Wow. You are full of strategies.
Absolutely.
Where can people get in touch with you to get more from you about
They can
strategy?
find me anywhere. I'm outside. I'm down the street. Oh no, they can find, I'm always on LinkedIn. I'm always on Skype. Um, I'm always online, to be honest. They can email me. They can connect with me on LinkedIn. I have phone calls with people all the time and affiliates. I've probably spoken to more affiliates than any other person on the planet in the last 20 years. I don't think there's anyone that's actually spoken to more affiliates than me because we've managed at one time I was managing 30 or 40 affiliate programs at once and each one had 5,000 plus affiliates in it. So I'd send out a newsletter or have my team send out a newsletter saying, "Hey, let's set up a call," which affiliate managers don't do, which they should be doing. And then I put my phone number in the newsletter. Call my cell phone or let's set up a video call. And then some of them will be like, "Yeah, let's talk about it. Let's set up a call." But if you don't put it out there in a friendly way, the affiliates won't ever even want to talk to you because they just don't know that there's anything to learn. But when you offer that, they will take you up on not all of them, a small percentage. You know, I'm always in all the newsletters we send out. It's call me, call me, call me, or let's set up a call, and it's in a small amount due, but at least we're putting it in there. Where other affiliate managers, they don't even say call me. They don't even say let's set up a call. They're just sending a newsletter with like, here's our coupon. Have a nice day. Hopefully you make some sales. Most affiliate management is done very inadequately, very poorly. Not enough proactivity. I've been talking about this for years, though. Even their newsletters look like crap. So their newsletters have to look good. They have to sound good. They have to be friendly. They have to convey stuff about the company. Of course, give promotions. Every affiliate likes a promotion or a coupon, but it's so much more than you have to build a relationship and you have to become besties with your affiliates. That's the job of the affiliate manager. If they're not doing that, they're being a lame affiliate manager, and it's not going to, all their affiliates are going to be the ones that capitalize on their website's traffic, like the browser extensions and the coupon affiliates and the brand bidders. They won't have any content affiliates. They won't have any influencers. They won't, if they don't really try to bond with people and make it seem like they can make money and give them ideas, brainstorm with them. So yeah, I think
Sorry, continue.
no, it's I've been talking about this for years though. Just being a very proactive affiliate manager. That's how affiliate managers need to operate. Mm-hmm.
I think also that an affiliate manager also has to filter through the affiliates applying to the program, because that's also a big part of it, to filter which one it's fit or not, which don't have experience, how do they start, how do you help them to start.
Yeah, right,
I
right.
think
And
that's
that's why you have to talk to them all. That's why you have to speak to them. But yeah, sometimes you'll get fraudulent affiliates coming through. You have to screen all the affiliates. Then that's where affiliate networks don't screen their own affiliates. They just let anyone come onto the platform, and then it's up to the brands to screen, which they don't do enough, and they get hit with fraud, and they're like, "What happened?" You know. So it's a whole process for really managing an affiliate program properly. But yeah, affiliates, it's hard to be an affiliate, especially a media buyer where you're spending your own money. It's possible, but you need to be very savvy. I don't just encourage anyone to do that because I don't want to see them lose money. Now maybe you can get like a $250 coupon to Google or Bing. If you get like that, spend 250, get 250, spend 500, get 500. Maybe if you're willing to invest that much, it might help you get closer to profitability if you can get some free clicks out of it. So I've give them the coupon and stuff to do that. But it's tough. There's a lot of people that want to be an affiliate so badly, but it's not realistic for most people. It's just not realistic that they're actually going to make money like that. That's just the reality of it.
Yeah, it's true. I mean, if they just want to make money overnight and they just try something in 1 month and they expect to, oh, I will be rich at the end of the month. It's not really
Right,
like that. It's a lot of learning and testing and
right.
learning, I think.
It's mostly learning and just trial and error, experimenting with the small amounts of money or free content.
Thank you. Thanks a lot, Evan, for your time and talking to me.
Yeah,
It's been
yeah, it was fun.
a great talk.
Okay, thanks for having me.
Okay, champions. This was another great episode of Champions of Performance Marketing, full of insights. A huge thank you to our guest today and to all of you, our listeners. Thank you. Remember, in affiliate marketing, every click, every campaign is a step closer for you to become the next champion. So keep pushing, keep tracking and optimizing, and maybe next time I'll have you here as a guest to share your story. Don't forget to hit subscribe and to see our new episode. And if you feel inspired, leave us a review. I will thank you for that. I'm Julia Dragic, your host, CEO of CPV One, an ad tracking platform for media buyers and performance marketers, and I will see you next time. Bye.